5 highly anticipated movies to expect in 2023. This year will be big, not because it has 365 days. After all, it isn't a leap year. Never mind, since it's going to be jam-packed with fantastic movies for you and me, as well as my friend who prefers anime over movies. I'll do something about that as well. However, with the arrival of 2023, moviegoers will have a whole new crop of movies to look forward to. We've compiled a list of the top 5 most anticipated feature films of 2023 to offer spectators a taste of what fans are most excited to see. 2023 is building up to be an exciting year in cinema, with the latest superhero flicks, the return of classic characters, and the latest entry from acclaimed directors. DC's Aquaman and Shazam sequels came close to entering the top 5, along with the long-delayed The Flash standalone feature, which is finally set to hit theaters. Wonka, a remake of the renowned classic in which Timothée Chalamet attempts to fill the legendary shoes of candy inventor Willy Wonka, was another film that did not make the top 5. The Super Mario Bros. Movie recently sparked interest, while Disney's latest attempt at live-action adaptations, The Little Mermaid, has made people crazy. So much to discuss, so little time. I could go on for an eternity. We're not talking about MCU eternity here, but we can make one wish with her. Whatever, let's get started with the list of the top 5 movies to be released in 2023. Number 5, John Wick Chapter 4. Keanu Reeves returns in John Wick Chapter 4, stylized as JW4, for more guns blazing, fist-swinging action. JW4 will return with more stunning action on March 24th, 2023. JW4 is directed by Chad Stahelski, a former stunt actor turned director, and stars Ian McShane as Winston Scott and Lawrence Fishburne as the Bowery King, who has a terrible history with the High Table. Donnie Yen as the blind assassin Kane, Hiroyuki Sanada as Shimazu, Scott Adkins as Killa, and Bill Skarsgård as the Marquis de Gramont, a high-ranking High Table member who is challenged by Wick, are among the new additions to the franchise. More blood, just what we want. Number 4, Oppenheimer. With a portfolio that includes fan favorites like Inception 2010, Interstellar 2014, and the Dark Knight trilogy, any new picture from Christopher Nolan is bound to generate excitement, and Oppenheimer is no exception. Nolan reunites with Cillian Murphy as J. Robert Oppenheimer in this film about his involvement in the development of the atomic bomb. Oppenheimer's cast includes Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Robert Downey Jr., Gary Oldman, Matt Damon, Kenneth Branagh, Rami Malek, and many more. While fans have just been given a quick teaser, photos of Murphy with narration on the hazards of wielding such power, the screen sparking, swirling with fire, have been released. As the teaser counts down the days until the world is irrevocably changed, fans eagerly await the July 21st, 2023 release of Oppenheimer. A bomb is about to explode. Number 3, Dune Part 2. Not long after Denis Villeneuve's sci-fi masterpiece Dune 2021 was released, the sequel, dubbed Dune Part 2, was officially green-lit. Based on Frank Herbert's famously complicated novel, it was unsurprising that Villeneuve's painstaking craftsmanship would split the book in half. The first film covers roughly the first half of the novel, thus fans are anticipating the second half on November 3rd, 2023. The wait is killing me. The sequel will see Timothée Chalamet reprise his role as Paul Atreides, who has joined forces with Chani, Zendaya, and the Freeman people to fight the universe's status quo. With Villeneuve at the wheel once more, fans can only expect more from the acclaimed director who brought the Dune story to the big screen so masterfully. Amazing, right? Number 2, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2018 won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film after dazzling fans young and old with its breakthrough animation. A sequel is undoubtedly in the works. 2 sequels are on the road, much to the joy of fans, with Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse set to release on June 2nd, 2023. As Miles takes fans on a crazy adventure into the Spider-Verse, fans can expect all the imaginative animation and lovable characters that they fell in love with in the first film. Oscar Isaac, who is teased in the post-credits of the first film, plays Miguel O'Hara, or Spider-Man 2099, in the sequel, while new Spider-Man variants and villains are set to appear with returning performers Shameik Moore as Miles Morales and Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy. My childhood has been reborn, tear in eye. Number 1. Barbie. Barbie, starring Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken, is the most anticipated film of 2023. Fans yearn for any glimpses of Robbie wearing a traditional Barbie appearance while riding her famed pink automobile, and Ken wears his own brand of boxers in promotional photographs. Barbie does carry a stigma, as the toy brand has been chastised for portraying unrealistic beauty standards to children, but Mattel has taken steps to broaden and modernize the brand. This makes Greta Gerwig's direction even more important, as the empowered filmmaker is taking on both the writing and directing duties. Look out for subsequent Barbie teasers, which are set to enter theaters on July 21st, 2023. Woohoo! This year is going to be a blockbuster. Which ones are you going to watch? If you ask me, I'm gonna watch all of them. Not gonna miss even a second. And even if you want to know more about movies, you know where to find it. Sayonara!